Hello and welcome back to Shelf Centered. This is Bryce and thank you for stopping by. Hey, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, you're welcome to. You can. I won't stop you. Anyway, I had to talk about my wreck of a TBR that I started earlier this year, and that I have completely. I'm a mood reader, okay? You can't force things on me. I tried, and you have to be happy with what I've done, okay? We'll see what I can get to by the end of the year. That's my kind of goal here, is to talk about what I have left to read, what I'm definitely not going to get to, which is all of these that I have left on my list, and blame certain people because I'm not the one that's at fault. Clearly, I'm a mood reader. You guys knew that. All right, so I started a TBR kind of for the year. My thought was, hey, I'm going to throw a bunch of books that I really want to read. I want to keep moving forward in, try to keep my goal of finishing series, because I've started so many series that it's gotten ridiculous and I need to keep moving forward with them. And that's what the problem with being a mood reader is. You'll pick up, oh, hey, look at this, because those series will always be there. And you just get to the other one. You get to the next new and shiny thing, and that's what I do. But what I have left for the year, it's too much. I did things like in my recent video on my update for November with the readathon there. It really threw off a whole month of my reading plans. Plus this month I'm rereading Gardens of the Moon, because I got on with a bunch of people that are reading it for the first time, the Malazan Book of the Fallen. What am I supposed to do? Say no to that? I can't. It's Malazan. And that one kind of aligned with some of my plans anyway. But anyway, so let me get to it. The books that I want to read by the end of the year that I will definitely not be able to, but I at least know I'm going to get to some of them. Anyway, so you've heard a couple. You've heard at least one. Gardens of the Moon. That's on my list. I really want to. I'm rereading this for the third time now. I haven't reread multiple books in the series after book 6. And now I'm already rereading Gardens for the third time. But anyway, we're going to get there. Part of this was I had been, part of my plans was to finish up the Malazan Book of the Fallen, my reread, as kind of Mike's book reviews was doing so. But he took a huge break, and so did I. Just to kind of do that read along with him and that good crew. But now I pushed it off a ton, and now just to do it with this other read along, because I'd like to finish it. And you know what? I can always reread them again with Mike, right? That's the beauty of the Malazan series, is that it is endlessly rereadable. You're always going to find some new things in it that you missed, or just thoughts that you'll have. It's great. So that was where I kind of trashed that part of my TBR anyway. It's just getting kind of revamped to this next year. I do like to think that I will be actually sticking to a reasonable read along, right? This is one a month. I can do that, absolutely. Then we've got Redemption Arc. Good thing I did not plan to finish the Revelation Space trilogy by the end of this year. I only committed myself to one more this year. I'm thinking I can get at least that one done. I already have started it. It is brilliant. I'm already so mad at myself for waiting this long. All right, then I've got The Running Man by Stephen King. I feel like this is one I should be able to fit in. It's popular enough. I can find it. Actually, I think I have a copy. But it's short, and I think I can get it in by the end of the year. This is one I think I think I can do it. Then I've got Use of Weapons by Ian M. Banks. This is one I'm toying with. I really want to read it by the end of the year. I'm debating. It does make the most sense to maybe not be the one that I read by the end of the year, because these culture novels are relatively standalone, right? I could pick it up at any point and not really need to have read other books in the series. Whereas Children of Dune, which is on my TBR for the year, I should keep going with that, because I don't want to lose what I have read and have to reread or anything like that. Not that rereading Dune would be that bad. I love Dune. Dune Messiah I didn't love quite as much, so I don't really want to have to reread that one. A Sail, speaking of Malazan, It's the last book in the Malazan Empire series by Ian Cameron Esselmont. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this by the end of the year. I really wanted to complete that series and then keep going with the rest of the ice books that are out. So I'm gonna probably gotta be honest with myself, probably read it in January. That'll be the goal. I want to get that read though. Cibola Burn. I'm on book 4 of the Expanse series. Wanted to keep reading that series, and it's now, I gave it an initial start way earlier in this year, and it wasn't clicking for me, and sometimes you're just not in the right mood, so I was like, okay, I put it off, and I continued to put it off. I've loved the first 3. Don't ask me why I struggled with it, but I'm gonna still give it a chance. Again, that one's rather large. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit that one in by the end of the year. My usual is about 4, maybe 3 to 5, to be being honest, books per month. And last month was 11, so that was pretty great. Really helped my Goodreads goal. But getting a bunch of these large chonkers is just not going to be possible with how much is just sheerly planned for the end of the year. I mean, 2 of my girls are in the Nutcracker. One of my girls is in basketball. We're so busy. A lot of things on the plate for the end of the year, and plus my job. This is where, when it's the holidays, everything it just blows up, and I'm in court all the time. So I'm full of excuses too. Then we've got Weird Sisters. I at least did read 1 this year. I kind of went a little out of order because Weird Sisters is publication order before Pyramids, but I read Pyramids with Treebeard and with a great group there. And then couldn't even make the actual live stream about it, which I was really disappointed in, because I love that whole, I'll link it below, just what a great group. That's why I wanted to do that with them. And then, friggin' life. And then finally, I had The Pariah by Anthony Ryan on my list. I've actually never read anything by Anthony Ryan. I own a number of his books, but that's one I do feel like I ought to, especially because I got it on NetGalley, and I just start feeling bad when I personally request something and then completely let it fall. You should see my NetGalley score or whatever is garbage, but they still will give you all kinds of things. They don't really care too much, I don't think, because it doesn't cost them much, I don't think either. But anyway, that is my kind of TBR, MBR for the year. At least those are the ones that maybe, if it strikes my fancy, I'm going to be picking up. I'm hoping not to go outside of that, but again, I did warn you, I'm a mood reader. I don't think I'm going, I've done that enough. I got that out of my system for this last month, so I see myself powering forward with an actual TBR, which I don't know why it's so hard for me. It's like, oh, you commit me to it, then I am not going to do it. But I love these books. I love, especially because I'm continuing on with a bunch of series that I absolutely love. I just, it should finish and should keep moving forward. So anyway, what are you reading for the month of December? I know I didn't save myself any room for any holiday reads or anything like that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's nice to have a good winter read. One day I will read Winter's Tale in the winter, and it'll be great, right? But anyway, what are you reading? Let me know in the comments below, and let's discuss. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, please please subscribe. Again, if it's something that you're into and you can have a good chill conversation about something we love, let's do this. Appreciate all of your support, and we'll catch you later. Bye.